Money is an amplifier, just like alcohol. If someone is an idiot and gets drunk, he will be a bigger idiot. And if someone is an idiot and becomes wealthy and rich, he will become an even bigger idiot. Welcome to my channel. I'm not saying every person who is drunk or wealthy is an idiot, but there are many rich idiots and many idiotic drunk people and many people that generally do stupid things, and money is an amplifier to do so. If there is enough money, an idiot will buy lots of totally stupid things, and the idiot will do this in an unreflected and therefore idiotic way. Probably in a way that is even from an economic standpoint stupid. The dumb thing is, it is mostly not the most intelligent people who make the most money. Again, I'm not saying all rich people are idiots, but there are some idiots who are rich, either because the money is already in the family, or they were just lucky, or they were just ambitious and diligent enough to become successful idiots. Oh boy, what cool things I could do if I had lots of money. And since I'm used not having any money, I learned over time not to do stupid things with it. Meaning buying things I actually don't need, or buying things by impulse or by the look of the packaging instead of choosing the products by doing my research. I did a video about selecting with high precision. I will pin it up here so you can listen to it later. As I said in the beginning, money is an amplifier. What you love to do with a little money, you will love to do even more with lots of money, but just in a bigger and better way. For example, I love playing pool billiard. I play pool at my local club, which is fun. But the pool table there is, well, let's say it's not the best table, and the balls are not the best balls either. If you know pool tables in local pubs, you probably know what I mean. But I cannot say this often enough. I am happy with that pool table and I enjoy playing on it. And whenever people would complain about the table, the low quality of the table, I would say something like, true, but I'm still happy we are having this table here. And you pay only €1 for one game. Sometimes I go to a professional pool billiard place with a friend to play a serious game on a real table, but that's expensive. By the way, speaking of expenses, I'm not getting monetized on YouTube, at least not now. So if you want to support my channel, this is actually my father's blazer. I can't afford my own. You can buy me a coffee. The link is in the description. So, every hour on the professional table in the fancy pool billiard cafe costs me about 5 times as much than playing in the local pub. Also, in the professional pool billiard place, the beer is warmer and the waitresses are not so hot as they are in the pub, and the music they play there is just shit. How can you play 90s dance floor and Eurodance as a background music for playing pool billiard? I can't imagine any more annoying music and distracting music than this genre. See, this is already a proof of what I've said before. Since people are being guests in the billiard cafe, and they're obviously not complaining about this stupid music and cheaply produced music, they seem to like it. And therefore they have a stupid taste of music, which is for me, as a former performer, stage musician and studio musician with an actual music education, a sign of stupidity. So, what if I would be rich? Of course, I could go there more often if I had more money. I would play more pool billiard on a professional table, which I don't need to share with others, as long as I pay for the table. It's my table. But if I would go there often, I would sooner or later ask the manager to rethink his musical program. In this case, money would be an amplifier for my passion of playing pool billiard. I'm also a certified advanced open water diver, which I'm proud of. I'm a navigation expert, a group instructor, and a deep dive expert. I spend weeks, if not months, on my diving training and certifications. And for a couple of years, I spent all the hard-earned money that I could save to go scuba diving all over the world. If I did a vacation, which is hardly the case, maybe 2 or 3 weeks a year, I would go diving no matter what. Scuba diving is expensive. Sometimes it's incredibly expensive. And traveling all over the world is expensive as well, although it has never been as cheap in the whole history, but it's still expensive. I did have some great dives in my life, but of course, with more money, my dives would have been even greater. More beautiful places to visit, better boats to be on, better diving equipment, more fish to see, better dive spots, bigger fish, better food on board and better beer on board. So basically all a diver wants, but better. In this case, money would be an amplifier for my traveling and scuba diving experience. Also, if I had the money to do so, I would not live in this apartment. I would buy a house with a garden. So my dog, there's the dog, I guess. So my dog could play in the garden, and I would probably get a second dog, so she has company. Also, I could do garden work, which I love. I do not love to do the garden work at my parents' because I have to do it there, and I don't enjoy the fruits of my work. If I had my own garden, I could actually enjoy the fruits of my hard garden work every day. In this case, money would be an amplifier for a better life, for me and my dog. See, money is an amplifier for the good things, but it is also an amplifier for the bad things. Money is an amplifier for war. Think about how much money is spent on military. The more weapons a state has, the more weapons the other states need to have in order to be able to defend. Money is an amplifier for sex. It is money which attracts women to OnlyFans. It is money who gives men the opportunity to pay for all kinds of sexual and pornographic services. It is money that buys the best soccer player to amplify the success of a soccer club. It is money that pretty much amplifies everything. And first and foremost, money amplifies power. Power over others. And power over others is mostly a bad thing. Not talking about responsibility or leadership in a good sense. I'm talking about power, which only floats in one direction, from the one who has the power to the others who don't have the power. And this is dangerous. Let's take a look at politics. All people on this planet who are the leaders of a tribe, so to say, they all have money. Of course, they get well paid for their jobs, but they have much more money than they would have if they just would be savings from their income. So why do they have so much money? This suggests that successful politicians must have had the money before they became successful politicians. And many other successful people who are not in politics, but maybe in economy or somewhere, they need money as well. They must have had the money before. I think some were just a man of good fortune, but a few ones, they had to do the work from scratch. I leave it up to you to decide in which category you can find the bigger idiots. So, since money is such an amplifier for everything, for the potential of the individual to get the most out of life, everyone wants to have money. I don't know anyone who says, I don't want to have money. But to keep money, one must not exchange the money into other goods. As soon as the money is exchanged into something else, it's gone. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you want to see me again, please subscribe. It's for free. And that's it. Have a good one.